And staying on episode 8, policy choices from government can really make big differences. In this little clip, there's a really interesting story about the impact of government policy on high-end restaurants in London. There's been a lot of stuff in the media recently about the so-called, well, it's not the so-called, it is called the Laffer Curve. And it really does feel that we're at that point. The Office for Budget Responsibility has said that they think over this Parliament, the capital gains tax take is going to be £31 billion lower than they thought it was going to be because the rates went up. Because the thing with income is you can't not get income if you're in a job. So it's very hard to change your tax. But if you're in capital gains tax areas, it's like, well, I'm just not going to sell the asset and then it's not going to crystallise.
Or I'm going to leave the UK and crystallise it outside.
Yeah, I think I really do see this becoming a real albatross around the government's neck. And, you know, maybe the interesting one to sort of sign off with on this, another good anecdote. There's a restaurant in London called Hakkasan, which is like a high-end Chinese restaurant. And I was talking to a mate of mine who actually works for a guy who's been in the paper recently for exactly this thing of leaving the UK and going and trying to be resident somewhere else. And he was saying that Hakkasan had to shut down one of their restaurants in Mayfair, and in their other one they've had to close the floor because all their clients have gone. And these are non-dom people who've just upped sticks and off they've gone.
Yeah.
And so it just really does feel that it's going to be so interesting, isn't it? Because like, obviously the thing to do is to get rid of the new system and go back to the old system or manipulate the new system so that you give people longer and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
But I guess politically that's going to be impossible for this government.